Thanks for joining me and for a pec delt and tricep workout today. We're working today without weights and for years I did press ups even before I started weight training, so my pecs are quite well developed. They're one of my stronger points, my pecs and my abs. So I'm going to do press ups to begin with. I'm using these handles what I made, these stands, just a couple of blocks of wood, and these are just the handles from a broomstick, the broom stale, piece of wood together, and put the band across it over your back, and then I'm going to do some press ups like this. So I'll do 5 sets of those, really pump your pecs up, and then I'll join you for the next exercise. Thank you. Yeah, and we know because of the pandemic, the gyms are shut. If you haven't got any weights at home, you can still get a great workout. People are frustrated, but get yourself a set of bands. You can get them at a reasonable price on eBay with various resistance. So if you're really determined to keep training in the pandemic, or if you can't afford a gym membership or afford weights, then bands are a good way to keep training. So with the pecs pumped, pecs out the way, the next exercise is for your lateral head or your side deltoids to make your shoulders broader. Is these side lateral raises with the red resistance band, like so.
When I say inappropriate, what I mean by that is do not resuscitate orders where the person hasn't consented to that happening, or there hasn't been a legal process for that consent to be legally authorised. So there has been a bit of a panic. You might have heard last year around Easter in the first pandemic, in the first breakout of the COVID-19, a number of elderly people in care homes having been resuscitating eggs placed on them. It's clearly an appropriate mechanism to use, but it's to be used when the person consents or the legal processes around give consent. And in this case here, MedCap are talking about people with only
So those here, side lateral raises, I'm going to do 5 sets of those. I'm doing those not supersetted with the military press, but just before the military press, to kind of pre-exhaust your shoulders, so that when you do your military presses, your tricep part of the structure, part of it is still fresh to really kill off your deltoids, as it were. So I'm doing 5 sets of side laterals with the red resistance band, and I'll rejoin you again when I'm doing the military presses again with the resistance band. Thank you. Feel a bit stronger, so I'm just stepping it up to the black resistance band.
Many this morning you would say that this is perhaps a sign that certain types of people, those over a certain age or those with a significant disability, aren't as worthy of treatment as others. What would you say to people who might be listening to this who think that's the case?
The person, they weren't persuaded, which is the whole point. The DNR CPR notices were signed without signing for them, if that makes sense. You and I might make a decision and consider the fact that we were very ill. If anything happened to us,
Again, I must say, with the resistance band, it's a different challenge to when you're doing with weights, because you do continuous tension. Obviously, you know, the iron, the barbells, the dumbbells are like the bread and butter of training, but just to give yourself a bit of variety, and they are useful. They do build muscles, the resistance band, but just as, even if you just love your weights, just occasionally do some resistance band. Just give your muscles something else to think about, because if you do the same all the time, your muscles won't have to respond in the same way. But if you hit them from a different angle with continuous tension, something different, it's good to challenge your muscles, and also good for giving the mind a break, as the saying goes, a change is as good as a rest. Give them a bash. So with the pecs and the side delts done, the next exercise is the military press. We're doing these with the green resistance band, like so. And those are continuous tension, so there's no point during the exercise in which your deltoids are resting. So when you're doing those with continuous tension, you don't go lock out at the top, and you don't go all the way down, so there's a greater time under tension, and your deltoids are always working. So that's the way they've got the advantage over the dumbbells and the barbells. I'm going to do 5 sets of those. I'll rejoin you for the next exercise. Thank you. So that's the delts done. I've said in another video that although, because your deltoids are a 3-headed muscle, your front delt, your side delt or lateral delt, and then your rear or posterior deltoid. I haven't forgotten about those, because this is, I do the push-pull system, so the push muscles, your chest, shoulders and your triceps. But when I'm doing the pull session, when I'm doing the lats traps, I do the rear delts then, because when you do your lats, when you're doing your pull-ups, your rowing, etc., you can't train them without working your rear delts. So the rear delts are trained on the pull day. So the next exercise, which I go on to, are the tricep extensions, where I stand on the, I'm using the purple band, and I'm just doing it like so. Again, those are continuous tension, more than if you do them with a dumbbell or with a barbell. Kind of like similar to the cable, but again, if you can't get to the gym, you can do them with a band, because like I said, I've been training since 1977, and I know you can feel that they're just as effective. So that's the first exercise for your triceps, which are the tricep extensions. In my instance, now I'm using the purple resistance band. I'll join you for the next exercise. So after those 3 sets of tricep extensions, the next exercise I'm going to do is the tricep push downs. This is with the blue heavy duty resistance band. Tricep push downs over here. Again, I don't lock out those, just to keep the triceps under tension, increases the time under tension, which keeps your tricep working all set. It doesn't get any rest at any point. So that is a push workout. Pecs, delts and triceps are not a bit of iron in sight, and you don't need any gym. You can do those in your living room or in your kitchen or whenever, but I hope you found that interesting and inspiring for your own training. So keep training, and if you've got the time and the interest, keep joining me, and until the next time, God bless and see you again. Bye.